The town of Oakville has a jazz culture often overlooked. The town offers an annual festival and a variety of live performances and restaurants dotted across the downtown area.
Performances by musicians like Curtis Ray Smith, the Oakville Jazz Ensemble, and Higher Rendition Jazz help to keep the pulse of the culture from flatlining.
Performing at the Queen Elizabeth Park Community and Cultural Center, High Rendition Jazz performed in front of locals from across the town for Family Day.
It's a group of teenagers from all over Halton, and they have to audition to be in the band. So right now there's 17 members in the band, and they're basically very talented high school musicians that want to do more than they can do just in their high school. So they all play, most of them play in bands at their school, but they want to do more than just that. So they audition to be in High Rendition, and they perform at events like the Oakville Jazz Fest, Red Fest at Sheridan, and Canada Day, and they do Brantford International Jazz Fest, headliners like Manhattan Transfer, all kinds of great events. Wherever they can play, they play. They just love music.
During a break in between performances, members of the band took the time to explain what they loved about being part of High Rendition Jazz.
I like the family feel of it. Like you walk in and everyone's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then we all sit down and we make music together. And it's such a different thing than a sports team or something else, because you all have to kind of read each other's minds on like dynamics and tone and all that kind of stuff. So I just like the feeling of the group.
Teaching music at White Oak Secondary School, Carmen Gossi is an accomplished composer, arranger, musician, and conductor working with the band as its music director.
We really do try to perform a variety of repertoire, right from funk to jazz rock fusion to swing, bebop, blues. We try and hit it all.
Although the group is made up of high school students, the level of practice and dedication is expected to be above and beyond that of passive enthusiasts.
So it's a good group as far as the fact that it's an audition group, the fact that the expectations are over and above what we do in high school. I teach high school in Oakville and have done so for the last 15 years, and I know that in comparison to other activities, if you think about club sports or rep hockey or rep volleyball, one of these, this is kind of on that par.
Restaurants like the Stefano's Ristorante support the jazz scene by featuring regular performances by local bands.
When we came here, we just we knew there was music here before, which that's what attracted us to this neighborhood, because we know that there's the jazz. They do the jazz festival down here, and that sort of attracted us to the business. And we knew that we'd like live entertainment.
Not all restaurants offer smooth jazz lounge music. Jonathan's J Bistro, among others, has been offering their own unique music performances for over a decade.
With clientele changing, we decided approximately 15 years ago to kind of change the dynamic of the restaurant and add a more casual wing to the restaurant, to enable our customers to come out for a different type of experience.
What I think of when I think of jazz is legit jazz. Miles Davis, Dave Brubeck, that sort of thing. I mean, what I would call legit jazz. I mean, I don't think anybody really uses that term anymore, so I'm probably dating myself with that. But and then the smooth jazz thing came along, and I was never a fan of what I call smooth jazz necessarily. I mean, it's fine. It has its place, and I think it's fine, but it's not something that I play. I think where new jazz came from really is kind of a spin-off in a way of smooth jazz, and kind of a move slightly back towards more what I call legit jazz, with a bit more of an edge to it maybe. And what I do is a little different. It's mostly sort of jazz-style arrangements of contemporary material.
Although the Gregorian Music Store, specializing in jazz CDs, will be closing, employees feel the genre still has a place in Oakville's cultural heart.
Jazz is one of the great genres of music. It's been around for a very, very long time. It will not die. And just because the Oakvillians aren't embracing the format as such to listen to jazz, I'm sure that many Oakvillians already have a very large jazz collection which they dip into and listen, you know.